Well, we're going to talk a little bit. Tomorrow is West Point Day here in Albany. And of course, we're very privileged in New York State to have West Point, the oldest military academy, right here in the state of New York, just a little ways down the Hudson. Now, I have in front of me a mug from the class of '77, and there's a little story here. Of course, I spent 4 years in the Marine Corps, active duty in the Marine Corps, and served in Vietnam in combat, 68 to 69. And then I went to Empire State Military Academy and graduated third or fourth in my class, I can't remember which, but at any rate, our tactical officers, those guys who were screaming at us when we first walked in, of course, with their heads shaved and everything, were dropping us for push-ups and everything. Now, myself and maybe 7 or 8 of my colleagues got age waivers to go through the academy because we were combat veterans. When these young men, senior cadets from West Point, 18, 19, 20 years old, were screaming at us, dropping us for push-ups. We complied, we did everything. I mean, we were disciplined, we'd been in combat, and we'd been in the Marine Corps and the Army. But when we had our first parade, and we put on our uniforms, and we had our combat veteran ribbons on, some people had the Purple Heart, matter of fact, Bronze Stars, one guy had the Silver Star. And when these young cadets saw where they were dropping for push-ups, their jaws about dropped open. But I think what they did is we earned their respect because we complied with orders. We were obviously mature military veterans, and we went on to become very, very good friends. But anyways, that's the story behind this mug in the class of 1977. It's going back, what, 35 years now, something like that, 34 years. This was given to me by the class of 1977, and it was my ascot and my bars, second lieutenant bars, and my branch insignia. And so tomorrow we celebrate West Point Day, and it takes me back to those days 35 years ago, and I bring my mug down and I set it on my desk, and sometimes I tell the story. But now those young men are not young men anymore. They're colonels and generals, division commanders, who knows what they are. But they're out there someplace, the class of '77, and if any of them see this, I wish them well. But most of them are probably retired now. But anyways, tomorrow's West Point Day, and I'm proud to be a veteran and proud to celebrate it.